Oh yeah, there's a caravan. I guess we can do the caravan too. But I finally did it. I got really, really stubborn yesterday. And was like, I refuse to end my stream until I finish this water project. And so that's why I was on so late. I streamed 3 hours late because I had to finish the water project. Boop side chat. There's a song called Yggdrasil from Brothers of Metal. Correct pronunciation, good song. Yggdrasil. Okay, so the Dwarven traders have arrived. Look at this! Our clothing crafters are making masterwork clothing, which I don't think is a good news, actually. Oh yeah, and some animals are starving to death. Why don't we... Was it hydrating? I think it was actually the opposite of hydrating. Oh, that was my... I thought that was my field. Are they starving to death here? Because there's no food? Because they ate it all? I cut my frames into pieces. This is my bestest fort. I wonder if I can expand the same zone across like multiple layers. No, it doesn't seem like it. Look at all these animals. How am I supposed to feed them? They're hungry. Yeah, okay, we have to move their... We have to move their pen. I don't know where to put them. They've trampled all over everything. Guess we could put them over here. That's super far. I have been butchering. I have been, and they just... Look at them go. Jeez. Jeez. Oh, wrong layer. That's why I can't select it. So yeah, let's do some housekeeping while we wait. I'm looking forward to the sponsorship, actually. Like, it's been a while since I've had a sponsorship, which, as I said yesterday, it's really funny because the other day, I actually announced that I signed with a talent agency because sponsorships have been really hard to find, and generally speaking, talent agencies will help their streamers find sponsorships. For reasons. Those reasons being that they usually work in the industry and like know who to talk to about these things. And then I had a sponsorship show up. And it's even a game that's been on my wish list, so I'm feeling pretty good about that. Pigs don't even need to graze, right? So maybe we should move my pig somewhere else. You just built a covered pit to do your butchering in because it causes my asthma, and it only happens below ground. Oh, look how many animals we have. Let's add more, shall we? They've even been slaughtering so many animals. So I've also set my pet. We have a pet troll. We've got some pet humans and whatnot. Straight ram. Where are all these things coming from? Yeah, so roots of... Hold on. Yggdrasil. I'm looking forward to playing it a lot. It's only the demo, but it's been on my wish list. Let's see. What else do I need to do? Usually pen animals inside a dugout layer inside the soil. So I don't have one of those yet. In fact, I don't think this fort even has a dugout layer of soil. I would have to like make a whole other section like up here. Because the soil, I think, is... Yeah, we don't have that. It's all rock. It's all rock now. so I have to put them in the caverns. And I can't grow anything in the caverns yet because we haven't delved deep enough. So, you know, we'll get there. Okay, yeah, my frames have been kind of destroyed. And so chat was saying it's probably the number of animals I have. I think it's probably also a line of sight thing for reasons I don't understand. And also probably all this water that's down here. It's working, by the way. So this took a lot of trial and error. Like a lot of trial and error. But it's happening. The water wheels are turning. Oh, I also turned off temperature yesterday. So that way we could get some frames back, but that did not seem to help. I don't think that helped at all. If you cage the animals, they don't need to eat, and that would cut my frames. Will the frames be better when all the water updates? I don't think so. I think we might just have to, like, butcher the animals. Or geld them. I started gelding animals in bulk. I see that we still haven't really gotten through the list yet. Cages could hold them until the butcher gets to them. So how do you cage an animal? We don't have to cage trap it, right? Do we just make cages and then put them in it? Oh, you make a cage, you set up the cage, select the cage, and add an animal. Okie dokie, let's try that then. Because there's so many of them! Place a cage from the build menu, then click on the cage and add items to it. Okay, so we should probably make loads of cages then. I believe we started making cages. My gosh. Frames! Did we already move goods to the depot? I don't remember. But hi there, Dr. Rick. Okay, so maybe I should set an alarm to make sure that I don't accidentally stream too long. Oh, green glass terrariums. That's a good idea. That is a very good idea. You can also add infinite amount of creatures to a cage, which leads to some interesting scenarios. Really? You can just stock them up like that? Stuff them all in there? That's an interesting mental image. Hi, Boot and Scoot. Yes, it's cold. It's very cold here. How's it going? Today I started the stream a little bit early because I have a thing to do at 10:30, which is a sponsored event, and then I have a short. No, wait, it's a short sponsored showcase and then a longer sponsored demo to play. But there's... Oh, statues. The statues aren't worth anything. I would expect them to be worth more. Maybe that's just RimWorld. Oh my goodness, these prepared meals sell for a lot. Sweet. The mental image of a wooden cage exploding because it's holding 500 chicks that all mature at the same time. Oh gosh, yeah, that's That's definitely a mental image. Okay, I have way more cages than I thought. Hi there, Torian! I have a lot of animals, I know. So, yeah. I've been told that we can just, like, stuff animals into a cage. That is what I'm going to do. Who's this? Oh, a ghostly beekeeper. I was like, who's this green person in my fort? Yeah, so let's see. I have this sponsored thing happening at 10:30, but for sponsorships, you're usually supposed to be live for an hour-ish or longer beforehand. So I started early today, and I wasn't sure what to do for the first hour of the stream because I didn't want to just sit and just chatting. And like just chat, who does that? Who spends like an hour and a half just chatting? Roy's mustache is glorious today. Mine too. I worked very hard on it today. Here we go. Here's some fuzzies. Hashtag floofs. So, I wonder if putting them in the cages is gonna help. I thought it was a temperature thing. Community challenge, 50% complete. I feel like it's going very slowly. The community challenge. Doesn't it normally go faster? Yeah, the frame rate is so low that I can't like navigate anything until I pause. But basically, what we need to do, what we have done, I mean, is this frozen yet? It still hasn't frozen. Okay, but this time we have lava to put under there so we can test if that works. I have routed the brook here. That was step 1. Step 2 is build the water wheels and build my first pump stack, which we did and it works. Yay! So the water comes all the way up here, where it is then plopped and dropped down the staircase and missed all the dwarves, and it works. It works, just like I hoped it would. And then it comes to about here, where it collects. And then these pump stacks pick up that water and then dump it here. And then it floods this way, over water wheels. And into this little... Oh, there's a dead dwarf down here. I didn't even know they died. I don't think I got an alert for that. I'm gonna guess they drowned, though. And so then it goes down this tunnel. Oh no, were they the one with this right here? With the wheelbarrow? So, yes, then the water goes this way, and it's pumped back up and around. So, originally I thought that I would just have the water flow off the edge of the map, and then I realized the brook freezes in winter and autumn. Half of autumn through winter, and half of spring the brook is frozen. So, I decided to loop the water around. The water took forever. It took forever to like loop back around and connect and everything. So I did a whole bunch of troubleshooting yesterday. Doop doop doop. Like we dug out through here, and so before I had a bunch of diagonals to reduce water pressure, but then I channeled up above to actually dig out those diagonals so the water could move through it faster, which did help. I had dwarves running on the pump stacks, that helped as well. Finally, somebody in chat was like, hey, why don't you put a hatch on the staircase right here, because the water was just running down into the caverns. The extra water was running through the caverns, and I was having an issue where we would have enough water to run these water wheels here. I think this was the issue. The water wheels would turn, so the dwarves would stop running on these pumps because, like, these water wheels power the pump. And so it's like a self-powering system as long as there's water. So all the water kept building up here and then just like spilling down the stairs faster than I could move it into this tunnel. So then we put a hatch on here and everything backed up, overflowed, like flooded this whole area, but it was okay because I have all these openings that I channeled out. And so it overflowed straight into my little river thingy here and started working. And then I learned that you can actually place a hatch in the middle of a staircase, like a staircase stack. It doesn't break the pathing. So that was cool. Hi there, Romulus. I know, Rip Dead Dwarf. And hi, Lex. Nice to see you too. So yeah, this is what I mean. I just want to pass time. Since we need to pass time for a little while anyway, I figured that we can do it now. Oops. Also, we might need a couple more coffins. We have some hauntings. That's right, I can't do anything while the game is running. What is thermodynamics? Apparently, like, the water simulation is actually pretty decent. Yeah, let's just stuff a bunch of doors right here. And also a bunch of coffins. And then after that, I guess we can talk to the trade caravan. And then after that... You got your kitten? Like, IRL, you got a kitten? Oh, kitten! No coffins. Rock coffin. Make many. Oh, you're subbed. For a second, I was gonna be like, you have kittens, I'm so jealous. I really want a kitten, but Celentre says I'm not allowed. You're allergic to real fluff balls. This is a cage with a Kia in it. Oh, okay, so I want to put males in here. I think because I've marked like pretty much every animal for gelding. If it's able to be. A troll. I'm sorry that you're allergic to real fuzzballs though. That's a shame. I love the fuzzballs. Yeah, so Celentre says I'm not allowed to have another kitten because we just got a puppy. Oh, there's more cages. Let's add the gelded animals to this one. I can't see on this list which animals are marked for slaughtering. So I don't know the answer to that one. Some of these I'm having to like double and triple click. Emmy is still settling in. She is still settling in. You know what I forgot to tell you all yesterday? Mr. Kuma is not with us. Okay, let me rephrase. Sorry, that sounded like bad. Mr. Kuma is staying with my mom for a few days. He is not with us here in this location. Kuma vacation. Yeah. So Emmy's our puppy, and she is so attached to him. Like, just completely and totally attached. I find it very funny that you can put all these animals in one cage. I would have expected one animal per cage. Okay, there's still so many left. Sounded morbid, I know. That's why I was like, wait. Let me rephrase this. Alima Ben, hi. Is he cool with it? Yeah, I mean, my mom says he's perfectly fine. Trade. Come here, Shu. Hi, Monhadio. Welcome in. How is it going? Yeah, so he's having a good time. He's getting to hang out with a different doggo. Flasks and water skins. So a different doggo besides Emmy, so he's getting some like socialization time with other people, and which is good because the other dog needed some socialization as well. Oh, with Emmy being a shadow. Not really. Kuma loves other dogs, but Emmy is just like... if you know what I mean. She's puppy. She's puppy, and he is like an older dog. You thought it was one per, but not from experience or reading. It was assumptions. It was also my assumption. It was also my assumption. So, yeah. So the other doggo that he's staying with right now needs some socialization because like she's just not around a lot of other dogs. So he's getting some I can't say this word right now. Socialization with a different dog. Other doggo's getting socialization, and Emmy's getting some separation practice here. The first night, actually. I was gonna say the first few hours, but the first night that we were home. Oh, you know what? These are dwarven size clothes. We should probably buy them. Whoa, steel sells for a lot. Socks? I haven't made it my dwarves socks. My hair's in my ears. I haven't made them any of that. Yeah, she has a lot of puppy energy. Like, Kuma does like her. She just puppy. Like, that's all there is for it. That's all there is to it. And so, yeah, it's been good to get her some alone time with us, but mostly away from Kuma. Like I said, the first night she was so upset. I don't think we need food. If anything, we need plants. I guess plants are food as well, but you know what I mean. I really hope we can afford all of this. It's been nice though, like, just getting some alone time with Emmy. Like, she just hasn't been on her own with us. She's always had Kuma. But I miss Mr. Kuma. I miss him. He's an old man. He's a grumpy old man. He's like, listen, child. Listen up. You're too much. Wait a second. I just realized... an issue. We didn't finish bringing all the gems to the trade depot. I thought when it was saying that we were awaiting one item, I assumed we had other stuff here. But we're still waiting on that. When you were a kid, you got a puppy. Your current dog is 15. It was a similar situation. Old boy basically tolerated him. Hi, Middle Witcher. Yeah, she was looking for him like real hard. And finally she was like, I guess he's not here, sad dog. Where did everything go? Did I sell? I sold all the other gems. That's where they went. Maybe we can sell some prepared food in a bucket barrel. We're just gonna shift scroll until we see a barrel that's worth a lot of money, because that's probably a prepared food barrel. Like this one, prepared food barrel, 3209. This is not how you pass time. This is straight up doing the trader thing that I ignored last night. I just really didn't feel like it. Ooh, 5,000? Prepared food barrel. Yeah, prepared foods and gems are like secretly the best. Hi, Jetpack. You think you need to nuke all your water projects to keep your fortress playable? I think it's my animals that are causing it. I really do. I think it's the animals. Okay, now I'm just gonna shove them all in here. Took like 4 clicks to get that one to go. Hopefully Auto Butcher can catch up. Yeah, so chat said, put the animals in cages until the butcher gets through all of them and also gelds them too. And I don't know why I never thought of that. I kinda would like a put all in cage button. I have twice your frame rates. Oh gosh, I'm less than half my like target frame rate. That's what I'm trying to do right now, is just pass time. Also, we have like another event coming up soon. So I know this is very early for me to be on and playing. Usually I'm just like either late or I'm still talking, but I got a last minute sponsorship to watch an indie showcase, and that starts early for me, like 30 minutes into my normal stream. So typically speaking, good practice with sponsorships is that you don't start your stream and start up a sponsorship. Like, you're supposed to have like played your normal content for a little while, or done your normal content for a bit before you up and like start doing a sponsored stream. So anyways, that's why I started early today. And I also just kind of wanted to get this boring Dwarf Fortress stuff over. It's so boring. Maybe I'll put them in a different cage. In my mind, like, this seems like a lot of animals. They'll all be shoved in the same cage. Beep, beep. Do they still breed in here? Look at that. My alarm to remind me to stop playing just went off. Ouch. Yeah, today's sponsorship day. Just for 2 hours, and I put in a key request for Inculinati, which is nice, that was all of them. A game that is releasing into early access today, and so if I get a key for that, we might play that later. Otherwise, I'm going to switch back to Dwarf Fortress. Oh my gosh, I can't even like click the care. Oh, I'm on the wrong level. Right. The cage is like a TARDIS. It's bigger on the inside. My monochromatic coordination. Oh yeah, you like how my hoodie is the same color as my hat? I totally did not do that on purpose. I did, actually. We went to a secondhand shop to pick up a CD audiobook you saw the other day and ended up walking out with too many books. Oh, I can't go to secondhand bookshops. Hebe has been missing for a week. Yeah, Hebe's dead. I found Hebe. Drowned. I don't know how they died. I really don't. Like, I found them right here. There is a wheelbarrow in my like river thing, so I'm guessing they were trying to collect a rock and then got sucked into here and then couldn't get out. It probably has like a lot of water pressure. So anyways, that's where they are. Sorry, Hebe. I also don't know why all the animals are hanging out here. Like, our animals seem... What are they all doing? I'm like really confused by this. There's like a migration, a mass wave of animals. There was this one Halloween where someone had set up a mini haunted house in their backyard. And they got a chainsaw without the chain on it, and it was fun. That sounds awesome. Always stealing audio. That seems cool though. It's like very eclectic. I'm sure it's very interesting. The animals are starving. I know that, but I was trying to put them all in cages. So I've marked them all to be assigned to cages. I don't know what all these other animals are though. So I'm trying to cage them all so that I might save some frames while we wait for the butcher to butcher them and for the gelder to geld them. The animals are actually starving, yes. I don't have enough like of a contiguous grass plot to feed them all. Because it's a mountain and I can't make a zone that takes up multiple levels, so I'd have to make like a bunch of strips of zones, and I can't be bothered. I can't be bothered to do it. So we already did one trade with the dwarves, but I wanted some more stuff from them, so I said I would come back later after we brought more stuff this way. I was trying to buy clothing from them is what I was trying to do. Because I'm realizing a lot of my... We're down to 5 heavily upset dwarves. That's exciting. I'm realizing that my dwarves don't have clothes. I've made pants and I made shirts, but we're still missing socks. Because they require socks in this game. They need shoes. They need hats and they need mittens. I didn't even think about it because, like, I know this game is not RimWorld. And, like, sometimes chat yells at me when I say, in RimWorld. Like, I'm not making a direct comparison, just in RimWorld, you only need pants and, like, a top and a bottom. Like, shoes, hands, and a helmet. Pants, torso, helmet. And, like, all the other things are just included in that. And so, like, I didn't even think about socks. I didn't even think about mittens or shoes. So, I'm gonna see if they have some still. Or did I already buy them? I can't remember. I think I already did. Yeah. This is all just gonna be stuff. Okay, so the thing I left behind was actually the cloth and whatnot. I might buy these. Just so we have some stuff. Buy the mittens too. The bucklers are like crazy expensive. Alright, what I want though was what? Bins. Cloth. Cloth is what I want. Where's cloth? Bins. Yes. Okay, so trader profit is currently still at a lot. I'm gonna take the cloth if I can. Afford it. 311, 340, 450, 200. Yeah, I like that price. 120 is even better. Well, that was for leather. 331. 556 is that's a lot. Leather bin were 75. I know we're mostly paying for the bin, but still. 95, 100, 75. So when you're navigating these menus, if you didn't know, you can click this line right here, which will select the entire bin, or you can buy things from the bin individually. If you want to buy all the bins at once, like you just go all the way to the tippity top of the list. Maybe this was a mistake. Okay, whoa. The tippity top of the list and click right there. And that will buy everything. Also, sneaky thing, if you hold shift and scroll, it actually scrolls in like much larger segments than just scrolling on its own. I don't fully tend to do that because my mouse actually allows me to unlock the scroll wheel, so like I can scroll, smooth scroll, like what I'm doing right now. I don't think I'm gonna be able to afford all these bins. I probably should have just tried clicking the button at the top. Oh, you know what? We might be able to do it. We're at 3,400 for trader profit. I missed chat. Let's see. Doop. Herbivores can't live in cages. They can't eat in there. So, George, chat said that they just kind of go into stasis when you put them into a cage. Socks are enough. Wait, they can walk around in socks? Hi, Diesel Lily. Logs in, sees only messages. What about underwear? Hastily checks channel name. Pelinov is asking, what about underwear for equipping clothes to dwarves? If you missed that part of the conversation. Your dwarves require shoes, socks, trousers, shirts, mittens, and maybe also gloves on top of the mittens, and maybe also hats. And I think in some cases capes, and then crowns, and rings, and bracelets. Stuff like this. So the question is, do they also wear underwear? And I don't think so. The trader's getting much better at appraisal. The prices are much more accurate. Yes! Why are we firing Alistair? Your life changed with that scroll? The shift scroll? Socks suck. Oh my gosh, I can't live without socks. Check out my socks! They're striped! Shocks. Hi, Guru. I pretty much only wear socks all the time. I actually really dislike my feet not having socks on. Socks. A loincloth is all they need. You have the fuzziest striped socks on right now. So, I know. Did I take the hashtag ad out of my title? Yeah, I did. The reason why that came up is I know I'm not sponsored by Costco, and that Costco would not sponsor me because Costco is able to sell their materials at such affordable prices because they don't advertise and they don't do sponsorships. Funny enough, like sponsorships. Costco doesn't advertise to markets or like outside of their market. They rely on word of mouth. because like their customer service and what they offer at Costco is like such high tier that like they just let their customers be happy and spread the word that way, which is one of the ways in which they manage to keep prices down. Anyways, I say this because Costco sells merino wool socks, like women's socks, for super cheap. It's like a 5-pack of merino wool socks, and they are just the coziest socks. Like, they are super warm because they're merino wool, and they don't collect pet hair. I don't know how they do it, but they don't collect pet hair. They can just go in the regular wash and the regular dryer. They're like sturdy enough to go hiking in and like wear thick shoes. And they're also just like super cozy to wear around the house. And so pretty much I've replaced all my socks with these merino wool socks. And I gave them out as Christmas presents because they're epic. They're so good, and they're very affordable. And basically I love them, and Costco's the best. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. So that's what I'm wearing right now. You hate socks and shoes and anything that constricts your ankles because ankle anxiety. I think I'm the opposite. Like, I just really want to cover my feet. Just like how I always like to have blankets on. I don't wear blankets on stream because I think that would be weird. I wonder if I could also, like, grab some parchment. Grab the cheap ones and see if they'll let me buy it. Yes. Baby Yoda socks, rainbow socks, unicorn socks, but you only wear them when you need them because you don't like your skin being covered. I'm the complete opposite. I really like my skin being covered, which is why I'm always wearing long sleeve shirts. It's like I have like so many sets of leggings because I really like leggings because I can move in them very easily, and they cover like everything, and then socks. And I would be really happy to like basically wear a blanket all the time, but I think that would be strange. So I don't wear a blanket all the time. Although I did find at IKEA, when I went to IKEA this weekend, they now sell, for gamers in particular, like IKEA has actually expanded their offerings, and so they don't just do home office anymore, they also do home office / gaming. And they have a new gaming chair that was really comfortable. Like, I sat in it and was just like, holy moly, this chair actually like fits perfectly with my posture. It was perfect. Like, I sat in it and it felt like it was made for me, and then I was like, maybe I should get this chair. But then decided not to because I want to read reviews first. Anyways, they now have a blanket snuggie thing that they sell at IKEA. It's made to like sit over your body in your chair, you know, like a snuggie or whatever, and it has arms. But then it can also just like stretch out into being a blanket. So that's IKEA's new thing. Can we have ad back now? I'm just telling you about things that I legitimately endorse. I legitimately... Oh no, did I cancel this trade? No, I didn't. Okay. Phew. Your feet will sweat while wearing socks, even if your feet are cold. So have you tried wool socks? Because wool socks are supposed to help with that. Just because they do a better job regulating temperature, but then also it's just like a quality of wool. My feet don't get the cold sweats in these socks. I know what you are referring to though, the cold sock sweat. I would like to start a library. I didn't manage to start a library in the previous fort. What are all the animals doing here? Oh, I think I know what happened. When I told them to, or when I set them to be in the cages, instead of being in in the pasture, they just all beelined to the food, right? That's what happened? Because they're no longer assigned to
Boop.
the pasture zone. That is absolutely it. Okay, they did starve. Okay, so maybe they don't go into an infinite stasis. I have not Pelanova.
Boop.
Yeah, it is like a reverse cloak, and I kind of wanted it, but then was like, no impulse buying. It is a lot of animals, so I have, believe it or not, marked most of them for slaughter, and it's taking so long that I think they're reproducing faster than they can get slaughtered. Like, my turkeys have just up and had more turkeys. Like, I have so many turkeys. They went and made more of themselves. Oh, I think they actually finally made it through the butcher list. I just want to leave, like, a breeding pair. That is a goat. So, let's see, we've got a male boar that I marked for gelding. Let's unmark that. And a female that we're keeping alive, and then that is a goat. That's a female goat. There's a male goat, breeding pair. Slaughter, 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 slaughter. And we've got 2 rams. I guess geld one, slaughter the other, I don't know. And then it's just a lot of baby animals. So many babies. Your wonderful girlfriend knitted you wool socks, and they're amazing for winter hiking and outdoor stuff. I know, that's what I'm saying. If you ever have the chance to like get some high quality wool socks, like do it. They're life changing. In Meowpenheimer's modded animals game, there was a fish and mice, and when you killed them, they split into 2 other mice. Whisperfire, hello. Yeah, we have Trunky Boy on his blankie. Oh, well, I didn't realize that was something we had to consider, Jetpack. You would, but wool makes you itchy. You knit in cotton when you can. So, for some reason, these socks aren't itchy. Like, they aren't itchy wool. I think that's because, like, there's wool and then there's merino wool, and they're different somehow. But I'm under the impression that merino wool tends to be, like, less abrasive. I suppose we could make some temporary butchers. I will build one here. I have 762 iron bars. That's a lot of iron. Hello, animals. Wait, do we want a butcher? Who slaughters the animals? Is it the butcher or the farm workshop? It's the farm workshop. No, it's the butcher. Shear, geld, slaughter, yes. There is a bill to slaughter. I'm going to put another one down right here. I didn't realize that, okay. The fiber ends curl over versus standard wool is just spiky. Merino wool comes from merino sheep. Ah, who would have thunk it? And me. She turned into a dog ball, just like Kuma. Oh. Boop. I see. So it's supposed to be less irritating. Less irritating it is indeed. Beep, 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 beep. Okay, so the water loop. The water loop's looking like this. Alright, first off, the brook does indeed flow this direction. This is the inlet, which is really nice, so we can... I turned temperature back on because I want to see if we can make the lava work to melt the river. Or the brook, I mean. So I've actually got it coming in this way. It turns the water wheels and hits this location right here where it's pulled up by this pump. Hits the stack pump. These stack pumps take this water all the way up. About here. It reaches these little diagonal bits and pushes through, which reduces the water pressure. So we have like a really low water pressure and a mist. So down it goes. It goes down, 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 down. That is a lot of miasma. You're right. Because there's a rotten yak in the hallway. I don't have anywhere to put it. Hold on, hold on, hold on. Hold on. Where's the front door? There's the front door. Okay, so I'm actually just gonna make it another dump zone. Right here. That's on the wrong level. Okay. And then go here. And open my zones. Grab this one and pause it. So then I can flip back up here. And mark this yak for dumping, and they should throw it outside. Rather than in my rock pile. Okay, so now the water goes down, 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 and it mists this whole staircase. Down, down, down. Until it reaches right here. And these pump stacks grab the water that collects here once the mist makes its way down. It pulls it up and dumps it back out the other end, which goes to this little tunnel thingy and down this way. So then it passes by all these water wheels, and it also goes down this way, right through here. Here we go. Oh, how are you making miasma in the water? That's interesting. So I ended up carving a channel, so that way if we run out of water, the water will be diverted this way and collected here, rather than falling off the edge of the map. And that is because I put another pump stack here, which dumps water into this hallway and brings it back around to the pump stack. So I wanted to test with the weather, because it's mid-autumn, the brook is going to freeze soon. It's just like, boom, it's frozen. Just one day it decides it is frozen. I wanted to see if we freeze it, if we lose water, or like how the system will work once we don't have any more water coming in. So I streamed for 9 hours yesterday because I said that I wouldn't stop streaming until I completed this loop, and it took such a long time to get this to work, mainly because of my frame rate death. Like, my game is functioning at half speed. The water's contaminated with corpse bile. Yeah, but it's gonna be filtered out. I think it's gonna be okay. It was deeply weird to come back from dinner and having to still be alive. Contamination's a thing, yes. So chat said yesterday that pump stacks filter out contaminants. It doesn't reduce pressure, it resets pressure. Cool. That makes sense. Like, very few items made of wool actually touch the skin. That does make a lot of sense. I have elves refuse to trade with me anyway. Silent 2 has been possessed. Oh no. Silent 2. Silentre the First caused a lot of issues. Yeah, the elves don't trade with me anyway. There's sparkly maple syrup with edible glitter in it. Edible glitter. Oh yeah, Silentre has some merino wool, like what do you call it? Long johns for camping. And like a long set, like to wear under your hiking pants, and then like some for sleeping. And he says they're like really warm and really comfortable. And does not complain about them being itchy. A magma glass furnace has been claimed. Dagger ears. Well, so they just showed up, they ambushed me and raided us, but there were only 5 of them and lots of us, and we killed them. Wahaha. But I think it was, I don't really know why they attacked. Besides that one time when we let them die outside. Because there was, you know, like, stuff happened! Yeah, the mood is a lot better. First off, I think that has a lot to do with the fact that we now have a waterfall that's going, and I've gotten this area started. I've gotten this area started here, and so we have more bedrooms. Not enough for everybody, but we have more. And we have drinks again. So people are happy! I wanted to turn some of these things into guild halls and whatnot, but looks like my petitions finally expired. So I built a bridge over here to go somewhere and do something, but then, like, I don't know what I want to do in this area. I kind of do know what I want to do. I just had an image in my head. I don't know how to build it. Move storage in there and convert the central area into something grand. Yes, well, what I'm kind of thinking of doing is breaking this up by industry type. Break it up by industry. So somebody mentioned that they tend to play where they might have been Clinodev. I think it was Clinodev. They'll make a big central area, kind of like how we have this hall, but then they break it up into segments where they have like the clothing industry, and then they'll make like a little display room where they put their works on display, and then like that's where all the clothing will go, and like the dwarves that work in clothing are housed in that area and stuff. And I thought that was really cool, and I kind of want to do that here. I initially thought that I was going to turn these areas into industry, but then made it temples and taverns instead. Like, I intend for these to be temples and taverns. So we still need guild halls. We need a place for industry. This whole central area, I haven't decided what I want to do with it yet. I haven't decided. When you say something grand, like what do you have in mind, JSOG? Because we could put our industry there and just have all of our dwarves working, but that feels not grand. If you get a visitor notification and their name is in quotes, it means it's an alias, not their real name. A tavern with a 10 by 10 dance floor. We could put a tavern in the middle. That would be pretty sweet. Or we could like put the tavern around this area here. That way the tavern has like the mist generator inside of it. So whatever we build on this end, I want it to match whatever I build here. So that's cool and all. Here's what I will do. That, I think, is about the area we're working with. It lines up. I think to right here. I tried to make a mental note of where that was. The wall would need to be one tile above that bedroom. So there. This is about the equivalent working area. Well, sort of, except for this. Sort of. The equivalent-ish working area of the volcano side. So we could start with something smaller here. Like... And then we could, like, build another bridge that goes across into this area from here. Like, what shall we do? So this is actually a pretty big area. We could make the main hall a mall. The industry is cloistered, but the general public areas have jewelry and clothing stockpiles for dwarven perusal. That might be cool. You have a door to your tavern and dining room at the waterfall, so every dwarf going for a drink or food has to pass the waterfall. Any dwarf that's going anywhere in this fort has to go past the waterfall because this is like the only staircase in the fort. So that's already kind of taken care of. I have not moved the trading posts and doors. I kind of wanted to move them down here. It involves overhauling the front door slightly. But I didn't want to do that until we get like the bulk of the fort downstairs. I like the waterfall too. Yours is a natural waterfall? That's super cool. Alright, step one is remove the corners so we can see what we're working with. We can better see what we're working with. Or maybe I will keep the corners this time. Can you all hear that, like, banging and stuff? Sal says her dwarves pick up jewelry fastest while hauling, thus she has her dwarves haul jewelry back and forth from the trade depot. So what Sal was saying about that is she doesn't use bins. I'm not sure if that's like across the board doesn't use bins, but she doesn't use bins for her jewelry. And she just has all of her jewelry like kept out on purpose. Because, hi Rubber Ducky, nice to see you. How have you been? He is passed out, isn't he? He's adorable. Look at this guy. Don't put jewelry in bins. you just don't make the bins, and so they'll store the jewelry out on the floor in your stockpiles. And then your dwarves are more likely to steal it when they move it back and forth. Like, things just disappear. And them stealing it is important because that's how they get valuables and things that make them happy. Apparently they won't really nick it out of bins. I think they do sometimes, but it's according to what I heard anyway. They're much more likely to take items from like an individual pile than they are to take it from a bin. I can't decide what to do here. I mean, I know what I want to do, but I can't decide how to do it. First off, this is a great spot for like our glass industry and our glass industry and also the metalworking industry, because this is where we can put our magma forges. Yeah, you can change how many... Oh, good point, George. Yeah, that's how you control it. You can say don't store bins in the stockpile, but store jewelry in the stockpile. Yeah. Good call. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Okay, let's just get rid of that area. And that. There. Now it's like even on both ends, and I feel better about that anyway. So that's the middle, yeah? 8 and 8. Alright, so if we want some magma forges. What if we put, like, carve the magma through here, then we would put a forge there, leave a walking gap and put a forge here. This doesn't leave room for walls in between areas, or in between these workshops, but I don't really care because I don't want to do that. This is going to be essentially where, not a workshop, but where the lava's going. And then I kind of want it to turn. How do you turn water without it looking super drastic? Or turn lava? I mean, that kind of looks okay. Sorta. So it can't go like that because it's not enough room to put a shop on. So it has to go this way, but then we need one more anyway. Do we? We could put... Switch the planning tool, change to blueprint only mode. So we would have like a workshop here, a workshop there, a workshop here, and there. So if we wanted workshops on this end... I guess they can go side by side. And that is 8 workshops. A pixel art curve. Pixel art. Pixel art. And so it doesn't really matter because we can't tell that it's curving. Unless... Whoops, that was the wrong button. That's 7. 8. I don't like that they can't walk through it though. They can't really walk through it anyway, but I mean, in this case, I suppose we could then, widen the area slightly on this end. I can't do that on this end though, and that's the problem. You want to borrow me? For 10 seconds? Flantre just wanted my... He's like mounting shelves, and so he wanted my opinion on shelfy things. So if anything, it seems like the wider side should be in the front, rather than... Oh! Oh, I think I might know how to fix that. Yes, I just might. Okay, so like we can build 2 about right there. That was 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Talk about using your space wisely. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, that didn't help me too much though. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so that's how this looks instead. I realized dwarves are expendable and gave up on them. No, it's not that at all. It's just that I'm tired of naming them. I'm just tired of naming these dwarves. What if... Well, I need to make sure that I mark where the bridge is gonna go. That is 4 tiles up, 3 wide. So if we were to basically dig this out and place down a workshop and a workshop. Or better yet, we could do it like this and have 2 workshops side by side, and then there's like room here. That's, I guess. And then... Are there A's and Gioro? You just number them? Number your dwarves? Oh, that's not a bad idea. Or should I put the workshop all the way up to the corner like that? I feel like that's gonna cause some sort of issues with pathing though, so I don't think I want to do that. I think I will keep it like this. So then the lava moat come this way. And I don't really end up with the curve like I wanted unless I do this. But even then, this is overhanging it. And that's too wide. So I don't think that's gonna work. So say that these two... These are 4 workshops. We can then put another one here and another one there. Or not. We could... Shoot. First of his name. This is where a bridge would be, like a path over top, and then we would continue on with the lava. And then we'd have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And we could even just make this the same on both ends. And then I want to put bedrooms here. And right now I'm trying to do 9x9s for them. No, sorry. 3x3s for a total of 9. That would be a huge bedroom. Don't read their description, just name them. Reading their names leads to sadness. Attachment. Attachment leads to sadness. I know, but that's the fun part of it. Don't you want to know who they are? And why? What if we just had the lava like go all the way to the end? And then built another lava moat over it. Like this. Okay, why don't we not erase it and just use the blueprint tool again? Yeah. I feel like this is not using the space very well. Also, that this totally is not equal on this side, so that doesn't work either. The heck? What am I gonna do in this space? What am I gonna do? I don't want it to be a square room, so I'm trying to avoid squareness. So what if I just did the usual thing and killed the corners? So we can better visualize the space that we have. I wanted organic structures. I know, George. Don't remind me. Naming is work with this many dwarves. It kind of is. And we could also just give them smaller rooms. And there's lots of walking space, but I still want that to be... Ugh, this is really difficult. Who put this volcano here? Who put this silly volcano here? Dwarf Fortress is more fun when the dwarves have emotional weight. I think it's just more fun for like viewers in general when there's more emotional weight. Or when viewers have the opportunity to feel more attached. I don't think this section will work as a door. Not easily, anyway. Ooh, I think I got something. I think I got it. Okay. Here's a room. I'm gonna have to screenshot this so I don't forget. Because I'm gonna have to turn it all back into a blueprint. So don't ask me who lives here. We could also just turn this into something. Like that. This is what I meant. Like, I wanted to do this... Oh, Mr. Kitty. I wanted to do this off-stream. So I could sit here and mess around with this for, like, hours. And not feel bad about, like... I feel very boring when I do this. Okay. Hi, Prater! Yeah, there's blueprint to regular. There's that too. Never been more attached to a dwarf than when a mining couple were mining to a deep pit and the husband fell down, then came back up to haunt the wife constantly. Oh no! You love seeing this because it shows you how to do it? Okay, that makes me feel a little bit better. I'm just like sort of torn because I want to leave walking space. Right? So what if I changed my strategy and put doors in weird spots? That gives us 5 bedrooms, a way to walk through here, but it still feels like a lot of wasted space. But it's 8 furnaces, which is plenty. Okay, let me just grab a snipping tool. Okay. So then I can turn this all back into change blueprints to selections. And then we just do the same thing on this side. Oops. So take the corners out. We go 4 down and then erase the rest. And then we go 4 down again and erase the rest. It should be 4. Whoops, yeah. Tins, hi. Hello. How's it going, Tins? Thanks so much for the raid. How was RimWorld? Hello, hello. We are playing some Dwarf Fortress and trying to plan out... Oh no, everything's wrong. I planned for a 3-wide bridge, but it's only a 2-wide bridge. How was the stream, Tins? Hi, Evil Flashard. Hi, Aura Prime. It went not as planned, but when does it ever? That's very true. That is very true. When does it ever go to plan? I think we might be able to still make that work. So we're playing some Dwarf Fortress, the grandparent to RimWorld, and I'm trying to plan out a section of my fort right now. I'm doing my best. So this is where I want to use magma to do some dwarven industry. This is actually 5 down, not 4. So that's what I'm planning currently. I find it really hard to both plan and talk. Does this look equal? I really hope that you had a great stream and that RimWorld went well, even if it didn't go as planned. I hope it still went well, that you had some good laughs and everything. We've had a very busy stream, and so now I'm just doing some chill Dwarf Fortress planning. I think this looks about equal. So we can get started on this side first. And so this is gonna be like where I put a glass and also a metal industry. Yay! My base is looking fire. I know we've got a magma moat. A moat of magma. still have most of the colony, so what happened? I mean, welcome in. I appreciate that raid. I'm Jess. I play a lot of Dwarf Fortress nowadays. I used to play a lot of RimWorld, and it seems like Dwarf Fortress has won my heart. You don't have your bedrooms cloistered with your workshops because you want them to take the stairs. I mean, that's an option too. That's certainly an option. I could, like, set up some bedrooms and everything up this way. It is much easier to build them here than it is here because of the lava. You went after an ancient evil, and they set fire to your cover and caused a few pawns to burn. No! Oh. That sounds like a tragic ending. Oh. The game's doing the FPS death thing. That's not right, is it? I mean, it doesn't really matter. It doesn't have to be right. It doesn't have to be. It's more like SPF. Yeah, so like my mouse is very laggy when I'm trying to click. It's just like, no. I'm not gonna work. I refuse. I don't think I did this right. Well, if we wanted to copy the hallway that's around here, then I did it right-ish, but I didn't actually want to copy that. Ooh, I know what to do. I know what to do. I know what to do. Maybe. I got excited and said I know what to do. But no. I'm not so certain. Go down one more. Soy! Thanks for the follow. Welcome, welcome. I have like 1 million animals. I marked them to be slaughtered eventually. I think eventually they should be slaughtered. Ooh, so remember how I said that, tins have a good sleep? Thank you so much for the raid. We'll take good care of everybody. Why does it not work? Because I'm one tile off. Remember how I said, what did I say? Remember how I was telling you about that back in the day I got Celentre, the electronic drum kit. I'm super excited about this, but we got a like old-fashioned Guitar Hero guitar to go with the game. So we can play drums and guitar together. I'm super excited. I can't wait for it to get here. I'm dying a little bit of impatience. Like, Rock Band and Guitar Hero were like two of my favorites. Two of my favorite things back in the day. I can't wait to play more of it. So I'm trying to plan an area for my nobles, even though I've like killed... I killed the queen and everything. But if I had the queen still, that's where she would live. Instead, I'm going to put maybe... Pandolfo? Pandolfo is our duchy and mayor. I guess that can be where he lives. Like, I just cannot wait for this thing to get here. Something about this doesn't feel right. Yeah, like the mouse is really laggy. Silly mouse. I guess that's okay. Watching me has made you start playing Deep Rock Galactic. Why is that? Don't blame me. Unless you like playing, then blame me. Oh, the dwarves mining. I'm trying to keep this tunnel here, actually, because I was thinking, like, remember how we were talking about that would make a cool tomb? I'm still down to do it. They might actually come up here and start mining this. They can reach this. No, they can't reach this. Wait, how are they gonna get up here? We could either give them a walkway or we'd have to connect it like all the way over here. That works in my favor because I can plan freely. Yes, I think I will do this. No, not like that. Maybe a pillar like there. Maybe just one pillar. Let's do one pillar. So I was thinking that that's gonna be like a cool... Nope, I like it how I had it actually. With this, that, and that. This can be where we put a display case or something. I think that would be cool. When comparing Rimwood and Dwarf Fortress, what do I think each game does better than the other? Actually, George kind of summed it up pretty well. George did a pretty decent job of summing that up. Combat is what kind of turns you off in RimWorld? Same. It's not that I disliked it. Like, not at all. It's just... sometimes that just wasn't how I wanted to spend my time. You're bad at RimWorld combat? I'm not. It's just, again, not how I necessarily want to spend my time playing a game. Oh, a kitten has adopted a dwarf. Where did we strike this? Up here. Alright, now for the hard part, and that is going to be building a lava moat. So that's about the center right there. Don't worry, lava cannot get in by doing this, but I have to channel some lava. And the first step would be to open this up here. I think. RimWorld has a better UI. Dwarf Fortress is awesome because it's the access and details. Yeah, it does feel micromanagey, and at the same time is super important. So that's why I've kind of steered away in recent years from playing RimWorld on, like, super difficult modes. If people want to do that, like, go for it. It's just not for me. I think there's a reason to enjoy it for sure. Ooh, you know what I should do on this side? Is, like, something to mirror it. What if we did... this? I'm just mumbling to myself because I'm trying to figure out exactly how I want to build this tunnel. We had some migrants, and this time it did not say despite the danger. It just says migrants have arrived. So I guess it's not so dangerous after all anymore. We've forgotten who killed the queen. We forgot all about that. I clicked in... oh, because it's a deconstruct. Gotcha. Oh, is this where I spent ages filling this in and, like... just... regretting that decision the entire time? Oh, no. All the rocks are not gonna match. The walls aren't gonna match here because I just used random rocks to fill this in. This is totally the endless hallway. There never was any queen. You're right, there never was any queen. You just want to build a base that grows food and has families and visitors and stuff. Yeah. The same. I do really still like RimWorld in its ways though. Like I enjoy the narrative that it provides for players. I think it does that really well. And like can present some really interesting decisions and things to the player. And so that's kind of why I just decided, like, if I'm gonna play RimWorld, I'm kind of just gonna play RimWorld and, like, turn off mechanoids next time. Like, finally, maybe one day I will turn off mechanoids. Jeez. Oh, I forgot about this. Selen 2, the glassmaker, has created Nitemkobel, a green glass statue of Malfol Mountain Shoot. He offers it to Icebent, the fiery dweller. A skull throne.
Wow!
Remote bases are fun. They are. Blanche's feeling very industrious right now. He's feeling really industrious. Maybe I should close this section up right here, and then, like, have just this hallway exist. And also, now that I did this, I kind of want to turn it a little bit. Rather than having this, like, big straight line, I know that I made these center areas like that. Which is cool. But... Three up, 3 up. 3 up. Not sure this is working. Oh, okay. Idea. I do like that, though. What if we did that, like, in here? Like, so... Say we got rid of all that. And did... Like, 3 down. 3 down. 3 down, 3 down, 3 down. Like so. Or we could even make the hallway too wide because that feels better for some reason. It feels more like a proper curve rather than doing it like this. I mean, I guess it doesn't. It just feels like this area is disproportional. And it's not really. It's actually correct. It's just because these are, like, at an angle. Hi, Gazebo. You don't have the patience for them. So insects don't bother me. I totally get that, but insects don't bother me. I find them, like, really easy to handle. Like, once you figure out the strategy for them, they're just super easy. Mechanoids, though, are just the worst. To me, it doesn't really feel like they add much value to the game. It used to be, like, before Tynan modded out, or, I guess, devved out a lot of benefits that insects or mechanoids used to have. If they used to be a really useful source of materials. But that changed. Like, once players really learned how to manipulate certain aspects of mechanoids, and decisions were made to get rid of some of the cooler stuff. This corner doesn't have to match the other one either. We can be creative. I'm trying to, like, embrace chaos slightly and not have everything be perfect. Fighting. The ram is fighting. The gelder is fighting. Okay, sure. Sure. Yeah. Tunneler mountain bases for life. Yeah. I agree. How did I do this over here? I did it like that with where the doors would be. Hey, my FPS is up to 30. I've been trying to embrace chaos lately. Thanks for that quote. What a strange room this will be. Let's go for it. So what do we do here? I know that we can make diagonal doors or like diagonal walkways, but I don't like that. And we have to have like something to connect a doorway to. There's got to be walls there. So if I wanted to build something here, like the room has to go like that. Give us a hug, chaos. Let us embrace you. I mean, oh, what if we did dish? Pick out the corners on this one, and then went like that. Yeah, now we have spots for a door. Yeah. I think. Right there and right there. This wouldn't work. No, this still doesn't work. Because the door has to be... Does the door have to be attached on both sides? Or can it be attached to just one wall? Just one. Okay, so no, this does work then. I think. Can we put a door here? I guess we're just gonna have to dig it out and see what happens. 5 vote. Over here, we do another, like, hallway thingy. Observe a hallway. What does this remind me? It's like the never-ending caterpillar. I know what this quote was about. That was about popcorn. We would need 2 doors because dwarves can go through diagonals. What if we just did that? That seems like a good answer. So there, I've made something that's not completely symmetrical all the way around. And then we just gotta do it on the other side. You're impressed I remember. It sticks out in my mind. Like, I remember this going down. I remember having the conversation, and it was Andy who made that quote, I think. I remember it like it was yesterday. Because it was yesterday, in fact. That's not right either. Or is it? Is this right? It's not. No, because this has one gap. And that's two gaps. As soon as I go and try and, like, turn it... Okay, I see the problem. As soon as I try and, like, mirror my plans, it starts to get very wonky in my brain. Like, I don't know. How is it still not right? I'm looking at it and I see the things, but I don't see it. How do we have two rooms here, but then, like, the bend is right there? I'm having a really hard time with this right now. Because it goes up! It goes up! Oh! Because it goes up the other way. It doesn't go down. No, it does go up. It's also off. That's what's happening here. Look, because this one lines up with the edge. Like right there, and this one does not. So that's already one issue. Okay. That's probably the confusion. Oh yeah! When I turn my head, I can see it. I can see it now. I'll just play sideways. Sometimes I wish I could turn the game a little bit. Just actually turn the game over so I don't have to look at my plans sideways. Like, just... Zoop. It depends on who made the commands. Yeah, so... That's the thing. Sometimes the bot is set to, like, search entire messages for a trigger, and other times it's not set to that. And that would be on me. Like, something that, like, I could fix. I'm missing one dig on the top of the triangle. Where? Yeah, it would probably not work well with capturing it. The hallway should start earlier. Oh yeah. You're right. That was an easy fix though.
Yes!
Maybe it would be easier to draw the rooms and then put the hallway in afterwards. You know what I'm saying? Like... I know this one goes here, I think. Yes, it does. And then the hallway starts like that. Which means, yes. Drawing the rooms is easier first. Drawing the rooms first is easier. And then we've got like a double that connects there. Into this space we've got this room. And then we have another 3x3 next to it. Until this point. 3x3 runs past this room. Boom! Okay, then we have some like hallway weirdness right there. All right, let's just stop there for now because I'm tired of looking at this. I need to look at something else for a while. Need to smooth this and build ourselves another lever. The game is paused. It is not paused. Embrace chaos. There's one option on each command as to whether it's looked in the middle of messages or not, and it's up to my... Yeah, it's at my discretion whether or not we want that in a command. And so, like, sometimes it's worthwhile and sometimes it's not. And then another issue is that sometimes I just copy messages. For better or worse, I copy or I duplicate commands and then just like change the core of the message, and so that perpetuates the difference. It just gets really messy. It's hard to keep track of it all. I just stopped caring. Because I'm so mean. Yeah, basically my eyes feel like they're crossed. I couldn't look at it any longer. Have I linked these yet? Yeah, cool. So this is the eastern north. Let's say eastern upper bridge. I think I technically started all those with Great Hall like this. Great Hall, eastern upper bridge. This will be Great Hall, eastern lower bridge. You have to check each command one by one. You do, actually. You know what? I'm gonna cancel that one. Okay, too late. Can't cancel. I need them to mine this out so that I can smooth it and then I can take the floor back out. Idea. We should erase that. So a dwarf doesn't get stuck over here and then forgotten about and then burned by lava by accident. Okay. I reset my brain slightly. I think I can go again. Especially because this part's really simple. We just go 1, 3, 5, 7. 1, 3, 5, 7, and then the 3x3 runs by. Bonk! And then in this one, we do the same thing. 1, 3, 5, 7. And then the 3x3 runs by this one too, except it doesn't. And then we take out that pillar and those two pillars. One in the 3x3 hallway. And then the two adjacent in my little triangle thing. Okie dokie. So we have 4 on here. So there's our 4, and then we go down 2 and go 3, 3, 2, 3. Down 2 and go 3, 3, 2, 3. 3, 3, 2, 3? Yeah, I think that's correct. 3, 2, 3. That's not right, is it? Oh, because it doesn't go right there, it goes right here. Pink. Now does that look correct? I can't tell because they mined it out. The X digs are deconstruction. I filled those walls in with random blocks because I wanted this to be a cohesive wall, and then later came back and said, no cohesive wall. I'm gonna do this instead. This was 531. So like there are walls here that I'm using this to take out. Okay, we can figure we can do this. Does it go here? Or does it go there? Why is it so hard for me to do this? It is not difficult. It's just I need to visualize this in a way that I'm having trouble visualizing it. Buzzcat's throwing spaghetti. Is that correct? It goes 3, 4, 4. 3, 4, 4. 4. 4. I think this is right. It's not difficult, it's just complicated. It's spatial. It's very spatially challenging. Wow, I'm really happy that fits there, and I knew it should have because I planned for a 3-wide hallway. But still. I would have been upset. Dun, dun, dun. So we carve out 5 of these rooms in a straight line. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. This one needs to be deleted, deconstructed. The entryway is in the middle for all of them, except here we have a too long path, which then connects right on the corner to a too long path here. And a room like that. And then we have 3 rooms. Rooms are far easier. Definitely far easier. Problem is, this doesn't line up. Why not? Because I made an extra room. This was room number 1. Why don't you say something? Why don't you say something, chat? Alistair did say something. I totally noticed that didn't seem right. I absolutely noticed. And then we have like a weird squiggly corner. How does the weird squiggly corner work? Did I miss a... I did miss a section right there. Oh, no, I did that on purpose. Why did I do that? I should take him out. Squiggly corner, so there should be like a 4 block in between here. There should be a floor block there. Yeah, we got that. 4. This is hurting my brain. Does that look right? Yeah, I think it does. I think that's correct. Yes. The true test is, can I squeeze this room in here? And we've got 4 and 4 and then another set of 4. Sometimes I envision this like counting that I do, just like saying random numbers, probably makes no sense to anybody else but me. I have to remove 2 blocks next to the rooms in the channel and in the entrance channels. Oh yeah, right here. I think I already did that. Like I just start saying random numbers, which is me counting. I'm making notes, like reference notes to certain details of like where I need to place things. Or the specific shapes that I'm looking for in a room. What? I didn't. I have to remove 2 blocks. In next to the room's entrance channels. Oh, are you saying this right here? Because I definitely forgot to do this. Is that what you're talking about? The corner 2 rooms have 2 long hallways. Oh, like this. Yeah, that's what's wrong with it. You're right. Thanks, Justice to All. Nice to see you. How have you been? You've gone on the road to asymmetry for just this reason. You build things that don't need mirroring. It's such a headache in the game. There was Wayside Story that had a character count random numbers, but arrive at the correct answer. The pink walls are made from allanite. It is not rock salt, it's allanite. I wouldn't work so hard to like create the symmetry if ooh. I think this actually helps with my problem over here. But now they mine this out and I don't know what I'm looking at anymore. 4, 5. It does help with my problem. I just gotta put the wall back so that these 3 pieces should be obsidian. Right there, there, and there. Should all be obsidian. Obsidian, I hope we have obsidian. We do, we have 30 obsidian blocks. Yay! The symmetry effort pays off. I'm sorry, everybody. I feel like I was probably super boring. Or maybe that's just in my head. These are all somewhat intended to be bedrooms. Aesthetics take some time. It's in my head. In my head. I guess I'll make a little connector hallway. The channel really induces thought, contemplation, deep thinking, and elevated complex conversations. Also cat butt. Also cat butt. I can go and turn the cam if you'd like. It's all about getting inside the mind of the architect Dwarf. I'm glad you're enjoying it. Like, when chat goes super quiet, I feel like I'm just being boring, and I think I'm just, like, scarred for life. Thinking that I'm failing at being a streamer. There could be, like, 500 people here watching me do this, and I would be like, everyone hates it. How's the waterfall doing? We haven't looked at the waterfall in a minute, have we? So let's see. Ooh, we've gotten to a point right here where we're no longer hitting level 0. Oh, nope, we just did. The brook looks like it has frozen. Because we've hit lower numbers there. We've lost a little bit of water pressure. But that's okay because these keep continuing to turn. So the water is actually falling off the map through my fortifications right here. It filled up the entire hallway. So back when we were first playing this out, I decided to carve the fortification on chat's recommendation to spill water off the side, and then I did that right here too. But yesterday I took out one of the water wheels and placed a block down so it wouldn't drain out the bottom anymore. Only out the top. Oh, we're saving time to look at a cat. Hi there, Ceramic Nice. Hello, hello. Build all the things. You just don't know enough of the game to know what's going on yet. Oh, do you have some questions, Ceramic Nice? I can help with that. Does having the water wheels overfill like that always make them turn? I think so, as long as they're not completely submerged. I think if they become submerged, like the top half of them, hit 7 out of 7, I don't think they will spin anymore because they're just going to be underwater. You're at the stage of what? So you're just learning. I know that stage. I was in that stage for a minute. I gotta say, chat, it's the end of the month, and the sub goal was like absolutely obliterated this month. Thank you so much for all the support. Hooray! You did do it! Overfilling them reduces their effectiveness. It doesn't seem like it. They're like working as intended. They're each producing 100 power and there's 18 of them. What you like is that you see me struggle through the design process, which allows you to get a chance to understand what's going on. Ah, gotcha. Hi, LV Trisha. Yeah, Alistair, I know what you mean. I know what you mean. I try not to play that quickly. Like, even if I know a game inside and out, I try not to play that quickly regardless. because I want people to understand. Problem. Water here is not deep enough to run this pump stack. Okay, well I actually have a solution for that. So the brook froze. There's a brook here that exists on the layer right above. Actually, like this would, if it wasn't frozen, we would see numbers here. We would see numbers. So the brook's intake is over here somewhere. It's right there. That's the brook's intake. And so here is where it fills this level. If it again, if it wasn't frozen, we would see it. You can see it says ice wall. Ice wall. So I carved a path underneath it, underneath the brook up into this point, and applied 4 floodgates. Floodgates are machines that can be linked to levers, and then you can use the levers to open and close it. And so you can have multiple things hooked to one lever. So I have one lever controlling all 4 of those gates. And those gates are currently in the closed position. So like there's closed where it's down, and then there's up where it's open. And I built them all out of magma safe stone. If you click on labor and then stone use, you can see here in this column like which thing is magma safe. So there's economic stones and other stones. So I've been building everything out of gabbro. Like, so your gates have to be out of gabbro, and the internal mechanisms have to be made out of gabbro, or at least in this case, because gabbro is my rock. It's my rock that rocks. It's my rock that doesn't melt. So like I've been making all my mechanisms, which you need to link levers to floodgates out of gabbro, and then the gates themselves are made out of gabbro. So what I'm going to do is unleash the lava. I'm gonna unleash the lava. The lava is very slow. And so I think we should be able to, I'm gonna save just in case I mess up somehow. Save and continue playing. Yes, we're flipping between vertical layers. So Dwarf Fortress plays vertically. You can see above the cat where it says like elevation 22. That's just 1Z level. So like we're looking at it, you know, like this way, like down, 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 down. But if you were to just like take your monitor and like flip it so it was horizontal with your eye level, like we're going up, 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 and down, 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 down. So like elevation 0 is higher than elevation, well, no, elevation 0 is lower than elevation 22, but like negative 22 is below that. So like, this is going up. Up, 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 up. Because I'm on a mountain. I'm on a mountainside, so like my fort exists inside the mountain. And so it can get a little bit tricky, like when you're working with waters and things, because they can be manipulated through different layers. And so there's digging, and there's channeling, and there's stairs that you can make. The layer where you can see the numbers, this is like, can I use the sandwich comparison again? The sandwich comparison just seems like the easiest thing to say. So like if you imagine a sandwich, especially if you're trying to learn how to dig, okay? Like the sandwich helped me visualize this at first. You have your top piece of bread and your bottom piece of bread, and then you have your sandwich filling. So each piece of bread represents the ceiling, like in each Z level, the ceiling above and the floor underneath, like the layer above it. So like it just keep stacking sandwiches on top of it, like double, triple decker sandwiches where you have like bread filling. That's basically what we're working with here. You have a floor, which then becomes a ceiling, and then you have like the core of your Z level, and then you have the floor, which is also the ceiling. So envision like a slice of bread as floor/ceiling. So when you can see the numbers for the liquid like this is water. On the flip side, over here, this is magma. When you can see the numbers, that means like you're in the filling of whatever you're working with. So like here, I don't see numbers, I just see the top of the water. That is because I'm looking down on it. So that's the floor for this level. And like up there is the ceiling. And then so down here, one more layer down, that's the floor or the ceiling, which is the floor of the water bed above. You're gonna go with Oreos. Hey, Oreos work too. Hi, Gnelf Twitch. Hi there, Prater. Yeah, 0 sea level. And so channeling can get a little bit weird. Channeling is when you take out the floor/ceiling and like the filling of your Oreo underneath. So like if I were to say channel this is a mined out area. We pulled all the filling of the Oreo out, and this is going to remove the floor of this floor, the ceiling of the layer below, and then like the core, the filling of the next layer of Oreos. Mining, on the other hand, only removes the filling. And it will leave the floor and the ceiling behind. So like when you're manipulating water, you gotta like mine it and then channel it, and it gets weird. So you can't see this right now because it's frozen, but there is a little river that goes this way and like up this way. I've dug underneath it because I've been told that I can run lava underneath a brook to thaw it out, assuming that it passes by the intake on the map. And luckily for us, the intake is indeed right here. So we can test this out. What I'm gonna do here, I filled this area up to a level of 3 because, well, I wanted it to be level 2, like 2 out of 7 depth of water, but I didn't catch it in time, so they filled it to 3, but that's okay because dwarves can still move through that. I'm going to send a dwarf to mine this lava out, or to mine this rock and unleash the lava. If they get caught on fire, they'll run through this channel I built because it's basically like, there's a ramp. And that water will put them out. And then I'm also going to mark these levers to close the gate, like, okay, I think they're up here. Gabbro lever. This isn't linked to anything. Brook Lava Fort Gate. Yeah, we gotta close both of these. Brook Lava Control Gate. That's this one. And this is the Brook Lava Fort Gate. So I'm going to wait until like somebody approaches to mine. And it's not flashing yet, so nobody's been assigned the task. Or nobody's like taken the task. LV Trisha and Ceramic Knights. Thanks for the follow. Welcome, welcome. Good night, Cody. I could not make you stay any longer. Good night. Sleep well. I will see you tomorrow. And so lurk, but like, you're 10 times more tired. Work just ended. Work just ended. It's so late for you off Twitch. Won't it flash to steam, creating a phreatic eruption? It turns into obsidian. It becomes obsidian. Okay, why is no one coming down here? They can reach this. I know they can reach it. You only have one really upset dwarf. And it's probably because they don't have any clothes. Oh, late shift. Where are all the miners at right now? It's taking a long time. Cody Evil. It could be afternoon if you ate noodles. I can walk through 3 deep water. Right? My FPS has gone up to 31. You did, George. I'm going to say that it's time to slaughter some more animals. It's really hard to look at all this. We have another trained Kia. It keeps returning to the wild. Look at, we have even more babies. These are all baby animals. They just... Okay, I think I'm just gonna, like, mark everything for slaughter. Maybe not our trained Kia. And also, maybe not a pet. That's a cat, that's a cat. I believe they should all be in cages anyway. So this should be fairly quick. Just keeps going. Just keeps going and it just keeps going and it just keeps going and it just keeps going. We have too many animals. What the heck? I feel like I should make a horse seems useful. I don't know if horses are actually useful. I'm not gonna kill the one horse we have. Pizza! After pizza. The animals at the top of the list are older. Oh, really? That makes sense. Where did they all come from? So migrants bring them, and I just forgot about them for a long time, and they just did the thing animals do, and they mingled. We struck turquoise. Where else are we mining right now? Oh! That's right. I marked that whole area for mining upstairs. Let's make this a higher priority dig. Like priority 1. Priority 2. There we go. Okay, now somebody took the job. So I think the lava moves really slowly, so that's... Okay, there's our miner. We are going to want to do not the lava control gate. I'm gonna say to pull that. Hopefully, they don't pull it before my dwarf goes and digs this. I'm totally worried they're gonna get stuck in here and die to the lava. Alright, so this is a very dangerous way to unleash lava. Basically, I have said to mine out this hot stone and free the lava. So if the lava happens to catch them on fire, they were to run through the water and be put out. They did not. get put out. I think you're supposed to put the water block 1 over. Not 2 over. I said that when I dug it. Like, is this the right one? The lava caught him. Yeah. So you're supposed to actually put the water there. Not there. Rip. Not sure who that was. Alright, so the lava's been unleashed. Hopefully someone closes this gate. Like... Oh wait, that was out of order. That was totally out of order. We need someone to... Lava... Port gate. Pull that. Actually, it was in the correct order, but there's someone stuck. It's Whisper. Whisper's gotta get out of here. No, Pupper, stay on camera. Yeah, she's wiggly. Cylindry's doing something, and she's interested. He's being very industrious. Don't worry, somebody will come pull the lever for you one day. Alright, lever pulled. Pull lever again. Pandolfo's ended a mandate. We had lots of things slaughtered. We have struck a whole bunch of stuff. Dwarf being sent to the lava has a mood. Well, we do have a reduction in bad mood dwarves. So, like, maybe... Yeah, okay, there. They shut the gate. So, now we want to open the control gate. The lava moves really slowly, which is why I wasn't too worried about it. Hopefully there's no one down here. I probably should have checked. Yeah, and those gates are closed. So one day... Yeah, okay, that's open. So let's just forget about this for a while. My hope is that the lava is going to head down this tunnel, and in like a year it will eventually go down the staircase and fill this area up and melt the brook. Hopefully. That's the plan. Alright, so now they smooth this. I want them to take out... Oh, Emmy's back. I want them to take this out and then take that section out so I can replace this with a glass bridge. But you cannot smooth floors under a bridge, so you have to smooth the floors before you place the bridge down. Fun fact. Bum, 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 bum. So let me look at my snip again. Okay. I think I decided how I want to do this. If we channel this... to here... I need a planning tool. Can I plan for smoothing? Yeah! Oh, you can! Okay, cool. So... say we're smoothing. I would like... this to be a workshop, and for this to be a workshop, and for this to be a workshop, and for that to be a workshop. Then we have like a little lava bridge that we're gonna build. Let me just channel this so we can envision the lava, okay? So like this is going to be lava. And this will be lava. So these are going to sit on that, and that should allow those magma forges to have power. There's going to be a 2-eyed bridge that goes over this. Then I'm going to build another forge there, here, 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 and there? Maybe? If we, like, also were to then run the lava up like this? And like that. There's a lot of workshops. We have so many dwarves, and I want this to be our main industry. That would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 14 workshops, and then we have some spots tucked away for storage. Not so bad. Over top of these areas, I'm just going to put like little walkways, I think. Just, you know, flooring and stuff. You must envision the lava glowing and burning its way through the forest of Alps, making all the glorious elvish trees into obsidian. They're still working on this. They did a lot, though. I'm pretty impressed. If you wanted to get real crazy with it, we could go back behind here and replace the walls with obsidian and stuff, but I might just smooth it because that's going to be way faster. So, doors. Keep building after placement. That's what I'm trying to do. Andesite and gabbro doors kind of look the same. We might be able to get away with that. You know what? I don't want to put that door there. I want to put the door on the end. Andesite. Andesite. Yeah. And the rest of these, I guess, gabbro. 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 Gabbro, gabbro, and gabbro. Highlight doors kind of look like andesite and gabbro, so we can do that. What kind of doors are we making? I think I just said to make like random doors. What rocks do we have a lot of? Let's check our stocks. 4 rocky rocks. What day is today? Is today Tuesday? We still have 2 more days of streams this week. Nice. For some reason it was feeling very Thursday-y. Lots of gabbro. Holy moly, we have so much andesite. Let's make doors out of andesite. Doors and floors and windows. Doors. So this is the work manager, the work order menu. This is only unlocked once you have a manager, because the manager has to validate all these orders and then the manager issues them to the correct workstations across the fort. This makes it really easy to just issue fort-wide orders without having to do things directly on a bench. So if right now I'm saying make rock doors 10 out of 10. If you click this little magnifying glass that's behind my head right here, you can specify make andesite doors 10 out of 10. And then if you click this like bracket equal not equal sign right here, boop, you can add conditions. But I want to add conditions to the andesite door. If the amount of andesite doors is less than 10, make 10. Let's say if it's less than 20, make 10. Which means that we'll have a maximum of 29 doors in the fort. Andesite doors in the fort. Because if we hit 19, then that order is no longer satisfied. So they'll make 10 doors to bring it up to 29. Yeah, you do only need 1 block for 4 deep below. For the magma forge, indeed. That's correct. I don't know why all these beds have this nice light color to them. I don't dislike it though. So now that we have... Oh no, a dwarven child was found dead. They fell into the lava. Wait, what? No, they didn't. How did they die? They've been there the whole time, or are they new? The cat has been there the whole time. The dog is newer. Sounds like murder. Yeah, they did not fall into the lava. They're standing in a pool of blood. Pus. Oh. I think they died of an infection. Because they're covered in their own pus. An infection of murder. A murderous infection. We want to turn these into normal blueprints. And make sure that they channel from the correct direction first. Elvish assassins. Someone has created a masterwork shoe. Make leather trousers completed. Besmar the miner has been missing for a week. Yep, they were eaten by a volcano. Just one shoe, apparently just one. One single shoe. So let's see. Once you have doors, even just like told them to place a bed in a door. It doesn't have to be there yet. You can start designating rooms. And you can use this multi button right here, boom, to paint multiple rooms at a time. Don't know whose room that's gonna be, but it's real fancy. Done. So like it didn't let me do these because there's no beds. I guess we should probably make beds. Beds can only be made with wood. Soon we will have enough beds for everyone in the fort. You got a dwarf child's body stuck in a tree. So from what I understand, they were probably gathering fruit and someone stole their step stool. The lava's only made it to here. It's been going this whole time and it's only made it to right here. And somehow our miner did not make it out alive. It's got such a long way to go. Our hunter had a fight with a boar. Alright, so next we take out that. It's wrong button, we take this out. And we'll put a bridge down instead. Which will get this all connected. I think what I'll do actually is channel this backwards like that. Are they smoothing or channeling? They're trying to smooth that, aren't they? Because I put a smoothing order down. arrows around the body. Those might be arrows from your hunters. Your hunters might have just left their arrows there. Apparently they do that too. I really want more obsidian. Like, I want my workshops to be made out of obsidian. So I know that we have found ourselves a couple more obsidian rocks. Stones. 21. 21 obsidian stones. I'm going to make obsidian. I make blocks. Rock blocks. Specify obsidian rock blocks. Then say make 50. No. Yes. Something like that. Nice. We've made a bag and a shoe. A bag and a shoe. Ooh, the mini-map is starting to look really cool. I like it. And now we can build ourselves a bridge. So bridges are under constructions. When you're placing down a bridge, this little compass is indicating which way the bridge is going to open. If you click this, it's a retractable bridge, so like it will pull back into nothingness. So I want the bridge to open towards my Great Hall, so I want it to open to the left. And I also have this whole, you know, thing going on with green blocks. Everything's made out of green. Glass. Okie dokies, so I'm just going to... I converted these to channeling. Smoothing. Weird that it does that. I get that it's just reverting the blueprint to like whatever I had here, but I specifically ordered them to channel it, so I feel like it should convert it to a channeling order and not a smoothing order. I get it though. The cog bit also shows you which way the mechanisms are facing. Yeah, so like you can kind of see it from here, like boop, it opens along the cog. That's its pivot point. So I don't actually want my dwarves to fall into the lava, as cool as that might be. So I'm going to construct... I don't remember where I said I was going to put these workshops. But I know I want this to be a walkway. Right there. Obsidian floors. That would be really cool. Do we have basalt blocks? We do. We have very few. We're smoothing the floors. You learned that bit the hard way. I learned the hard way that you cannot smooth the ground under a bridge. You have to remove the bridge. You also cannot channel underneath a bridge. And I imagine that's the same as having a floor piece placed down. Alright, instead of digging, they're just smoothing things. That's cool, I guess. The smoothing needs to happen too, I guess. Get to it. Oh, which one of you two just squeaked? Change blueprints to standard selections. Yeah, all this. Move it. Heck, we should probably smooth the walls while we're at it. Before we get carried away with lava. They aren't able to smooth the walls adjacent to a channel. I should have done that first! Now it's a fort-wide smoothing party! Ooh, I do not like the color of basalt. I don't like it. I'm gonna leave it for now, though. Something that we could do so they could smooth those edges behind would be to put floor down. Flooring! Not a wall. Floor. And just use anything, it does not matter. Allanite. Allanite. And so, like, they can't reach over here either. Allanite. They won't be able to reach right here because I dug that out. Alright. Wait, they didn't do any of this right here. They really get this done quick though, don't they? So the sections that are smooth now, we can engrave. Dwarves enjoy a nicely engraved wall. A swarm of flies. That's icky. All this flashing kind of hurts my brain. Does anybody else experience that? A Skeletornator, thanks for the follow. Welcome, welcome. Dun 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 dun. I just gotta make sure that we get like all the corners and stuffs. Smooth corners are a thing. This one right here. Yeah, and this one too. We just have one more floor to place. Yes. Perfect. Whew. So what did I learn? Smooth the walls and engrave the walls before I start channeling. I learned this the hard way once before, because remember, we had to deal with that when I built the Great Hall. I very foolishly forgot to do that when building the first level of the Great Hall. And I said, I won't forget about this next time. Clearly all lies. Also, nobody has moved this child's body. I think that's because we don't have anywhere to put them. Ew, look at all this miasma. Nice, we got coffins again. So I don't actually want to even put coffins here, it's just I have tombs ready to go. And dead people who still need to be entombed. Now who died? No, Iteb the miner is throwing a tantrum. That's what it was. They're waiting for the coroner to clear the scene so they can send in the CSI. I think you're giving them too much credit. Another murder. Alright, so now we take the floors back out. Bless you! Andre made a big sneeze. Now who died? Oh, no, they just buried some people. It was a burial.
Worse?
Or better? You tell me. Alright, they're like, wow, we have places to put these dead people now, and so that's what they're doing. Burying people. Alright, so all of this has been channeled, so the next step was not that. Don't do that. We need to finish the bridge that's right here first. The bridge that does not exist first. We have so little obsidian. It's saddening. Obsidian's just the coolest. Guess we can channel from this direction. Doesn't affect anything. Naked, thanks for the follow. Welcome, welcome. You have plenty you'll send a caravan. I want it. I need it. All the obsidian. I can build everything out of obsidian. What's that? All these little arrows. Oh! A creepy demon baby was born. I'm telling you, that sound, I hear it and I think demons. How's it going, Tekid? Welcome in. I'm not really sure what's going on down there. The ramps and things are moving. Have I floored any areas with obsidian? No, I have not. Is black... Oh yeah, you know what I did? Here, a little bit. I love it. I want my whole floor to be made out of obsidian. The whole thing. If I had it my way, the whole thing would be made out of obsidian. Dwarf Fortress Dark Mode. Dwarf Fortress After Dark. Whoa, why didn't you all tell me what time it was? Y'all are just taking advantage of my hyperfocus and like getting extra long streams out of me. I even started early today. OMG, look at the time. Give me the time, please. Only 7 hours. I know, yesterday we did a whole 9 hours. Cilantro did not yell at me afterwards. He did not yell at me. So who remembers where I said I was going to put my workshops? Because I don't. Unleash the lava! It's not even midnight. Ooh, lava! So do we want this side to be... Yeah, let's make this side the glass. We're gonna put the glass forges. We're gonna have so many glass forges and they're all gonna be made out of obsidian. Obsidian. Magma. Blast furnace. Punk. Obsidian. We have 35 obsidian. Obsidian. And I definitely want to be able to see the lava in the middle. Was my plan just to go all the way up with this? I don't remember. Yeah, I guess so, because that's about where this is lined up to. We're gonna have so much glass. We're gonna be drowning in glass. Which means we'll be drowning in class, because glass is classy. Oh, those look so cool! Look at them! They're black. Darkened. Dark mode. Glass working after dark. Everything should be made out of obsidian for the rest of time. All right, so we need some glass makers, yeah? We may as well head upstairs and ignore that miasma and take all of these out so they stop working here. Don't do this here, don't do that there either, and don't work here. Next mega project, Obsidian Farm. I don't need to really have an Obsidian Farm. I've got obsidian like all... Oh, is that a strange mood? A Fey mood. Kickrost. I didn't even hear that. We're in a volcano. Yeah. So we have obsidian. There's one layer somewhere that just has so much obsidian, it's like not even necessary to have an obsidian farm. So there's a bunch here. And there. These two layers right here. And maybe this one too. And like all of these actually. Elevation 40, 39, 38, 37, and 36 have a load of obsidian. Banish him? We don't have to banish everybody. Or like even a mention of elves. I feel like I was not making andesite doors. I was making something with a D, like dactite. Ooh, not granite. No granite. Doors. Yeah, bro. Okay. Stuff and things. Cool. So furniture, beds. I hope the carpenter made some. They did. Where's the bed gonna go? In this weird room? Here? I'm not really looking at what I'm clicking, by the way. I'm just clicking. Ideally, everything would match, but, you know, you can't always get what you want. Or so I'm told. Did those just overlap? They did not. Done. We made a couple weird bedrooms. They did totally just overlap. Okay, they're all overlapping, whatever. Bedrooms. Oh wait, we can actually do more than the ones I was just selecting. Done. And done. Bedrooms! Oh, I missed one right here. I guess we don't have to make this a bedroom. We could actually have it be an overlook. Let's have it be an overlook. We can take the obsidian out and put glass windows there instead. Why is there just a dead sheep on the ground? It looks so cool! Now we just need like 6,000 glass makers to do this. I would like to store sand. I don't know where to find sand. Sand is probably under... refuse? That doesn't seem right. That's not right. Corpses, sheets, stone... Ammo, animals, armor, blocks, stone, clay, other materials, glass, cloth, coins, finished goods. Food. I just realized that you can store things by quality. Food. Furniture, sandbag. Oh. Thank you. Furniture, type. Other? Furniture, sandbag. Type. Bag. Sandbags, okay. You know, I totally would have thought that when reading sandbags that it was referring to like sandbags, the defensive structures. Like duck and cover sandbags. Because I would truly believe that that would qualify as furniture. Like in Rimworld, yes. Sandbags full of sand, not bags for sand. Exactly. Okay, I think that looks pretty darn cool. Now we have a place to put all our sand, and so I can tell them to stop storing sand here, if that is what they're doing. Which it probably is. Type. Sandbags, no. A sandbag without sand is just a bag. And then where are we gonna keep glass? That's a good question. I didn't put a spot to keep glass. Over here, I think this is where we're gonna do metalworking. Oh, you know what we could do? We could put like little staircases in here and like store things underneath here. It would be protected by lava. Bags are also under furniture. We could put a staircase here, and it would come down into this, or we could put a staircase here and then build a little bridge and then make this a big storage area. I'm back. I had a disconnect. We back. Well now. It does span multiple elevations. I'm trying to go from here to here. Build a staircase. From here to there. Doesn't let me because I have to mine a staircase. Oh, it's hot. Oh, right, because if I dig into it, it's gonna be lava. Yeah, that makes sense. Someone didn't plan this well. You caught up with the VOD? The game show here was cool. I'm glad that you liked it. I thought it was pretty cool too. I'm not going to be able to do the same thing on this side due to my lava tunnel. What I'm going to do is put a staircase here that goes down to there. Am I actually? I don't think so. Erase. I have to put stairs like right here and stairs right there. And have this be mined out like so. I feel like I'm playing with fire right now. Like, am I about to get everybody killed? I don't see why. Like, the lava's still contained. Oh yeah, glass furnace is just to gather sand. Figuring out how to get them to gather sand to do nothing else is quite the educational trip. I'll worry about that another day. Actually... no, let's put the staircases there. Did the lava on the bottom floor make it yet? It's still moving. So slowly. OML. I was kind of just waiting to see what happened with this, but there's no way I'm gonna wait around for that. This is gonna take like another 2 hours to fill this up. Lava's a slowpoke. Alert! Green guy has been missing for a week. Okay, here's the thing. I don't actually know where green guy might be. I find that a little bit concerning. I don't even see like a battle notice? I have no idea what happened to green guy. I know it would be cool if you could access their logs, but I think their logs like cease to exist. Oh, green guy was found dead dehydrated. What? They locked green guy in jail and then didn't give them water? Green guy died in jail. Because they weren't given water. That is murder. Or beer, like it's right across the hallway. It's literally right here. They put him in jail and then forgot where they put him. Unless he was exsanguinated. But wouldn't it say that they were drained of blood if they were exsanguinated? I'm gonna delete this. There is a pile of prepared sheep intestines on the floor, and that's gross. We must investigate the failure of the legal system. Oh my gosh, 49 witnesses to you causing trouble. Hopefully you don't die in jail of dehydration. Apparently neglecting prisoners is not considered a crime. Yuck. Yuck! Miasma everywhere! Oh, there's a whole section of rocks we can never get. Your well doesn't have an... oh, the well's broken. Yeah, ooh, the well. Will. That is not true, actually. It's filled to level 7. Well, maybe they only grabbed from right here. The lava will probably make it to the ice sometime next year. It might actually thaw before the lava even makes it. Eteb the miner was found dead. The administrator went a little too hard. Like, you are guilty of disorderly conduct. I shall smash your foot into a lump of gore and open arteries and bruise your bones and tear your tendons and kill you. He was mining just seconds ago, yeah, and then the Okay. It will be ready in future years, that's true. We don't have to worry about anybody dying of dehydration in jail now. This cop is too effective.